Out here, fishing is not just a hobby, it's a way of life, and Appalachian Outpost behind me keeps that tradition alive. I'm here in Elizabethton, Tennessee, and we're getting ready to go meet the owner and see what this place is all about.
My name is Alex Henage. I'm the owner here at Appalachian Outpost, family-owned fishing and outdoor supply store in Elizabethton, Tennessee. I have been into fishing and outdoors my entire life. I remember being on my parents' boat from one of my first memories. They had me down there in the below deck back when I was just a couple weeks old. So I have a very long-standing relationship with fishing, the outdoors, and particularly the water. I have grown from that, obviously. I'm a little bit bigger now, and I've spent quite a bit more time outside than then. So I have spent my life rock climbing, motocross racing, mountain biking, hiking. Fishing is a very large part of that as well, and I don't discriminate on that territory. I bass fish, I trout fish, I fly fish, I do it all, and there's a lot of crossover there as well. The way I got started doing Appalachian Outpost, which is where we are today, is actually a fairly interesting story. It took a lot of different turns. So it all started back in around 2019. I was really big into rock climbing at the time, and I was doing it over at ETSU, and I was getting close to graduating. And I knew that when I graduated, I wouldn't really have anywhere to go rock climb every day, because I was genuinely there like 6 hours a day just on the climbing wall. So I had the great idea, I'm going to open my own bouldering gym, and it's just going to be my own place that I can hang out and bring my friends and we can have fun and I can train. So I got started with a business plan on that front. I was going to do total bouldering gym, just going to be, you know, a hangout, workout crag. And that lasted a couple of years as just a plan, because I was a broke kid. There's no way I was starting a rock climbing gym. So that went until about 2021. And then I finally had the opportunity. I had graduated and I had the opportunity to actually pursue opening a gym. So I looked for properties, and all along I knew, okay, I'm gonna open a bouldering gym. Then once that's successful and that runs itself, I can open a pro shop right next to it and have, you know, hiking, climbing, a little bit of fishing, all that kind of stuff. And we found this property and it was perfect. I have a 5,000 square foot warehouse right next door. That's where the gym was gonna go. Oh, it was gonna be gorgeous. And then Appalachian Bouldering Center opened in Bristol. And I was like, no, I love that they're there, but I'm not about to shoot myself in the foot and open one, you know, 30 minutes away. And I'm so happy. They've done so well up there. Super nice guys. If you get the chance, go check them out. But so I had to pivot. So we did the pro shop first, and it started out as a lot of stuff to fill a backpack, to go backpacking or camping. It's actually just right behind you back there. That's a lot of my first SKUs here in store. We were just so small. We opened in December of 23. It took about 4 or 5 months to get ready to open. We had to fully renovate this place. It was a drywall store for like 60 years. And we finally got ready and we launched, and I was just so happy to have the opportunity to offer the people of Elizabethton and surrounding areas in Carter County somewhere where they can go get stuff to fill a backpack. And as people started coming in, they started asking for fishing stuff. You know, do you carry live bait? Do you carry hooks? Do you have rods or soft plastics? And I thought, you know what, why don't I carry that sort of stuff? It's one of my great passions. You know, we're right across the street from the Watauga River, genuinely 50, 60 feet. So, of course, I have a ton of people coming in asking about fishing stuff. Riverside Baptist, which is one of the most popular places to park and go wade for fly fishing, is genuinely, they're my neighbors. So I had a lot of people coming in asking about fishing equipment. So I thought, why not incorporate some of that into my store? It's my store at the end of the day. I can do whatever I want, right? And it's one of my great passions in life. So I got into a little bit of bass fishing, a little bit of trout fishing stuff, and started doing well. Started getting more and more and more. And then I thought, you know what? The Watauga River is one of the top 10 rivers on the planet for fly fishing. Why don't I dip my toe into a little bit of fly stuff? So I became a max catch dealer. I'm all about value here. We are, as I put it, an affordability focused outdoor supply store and fly shop. So I spent a ton of time researching what brand of fly rods to carry, and I just wasn't really satisfied with any of them. Redington was the closest match, but I did a ton of research and I found out that 90% of all blanks, fishing rod blanks, and 70% of all finished rods in the world come out of the same factory. So I did more research and I found out that they actually have their own brand, and that's Max Catch. So I applied to them, became a dealer. Now we got all that. We now have Rockstar fly rods as well as the world's largest selection of flies. So we've grown a lot. Humble beginnings. We've now got sleeping bags, tents, backpacks, a ton of stuff on the hiking and camping side of it as well. We carry Daiwa casting rods, reels, as well as Spivolo, Lewis, Shimano. I mean, we got a lot of stuff now.
You know, what's your favorite part about being a store owner here?
That's a really good question, actually. Okay, so this is gonna sound sappy, but my absolute favorite part of running a store is interacting with my community. As I said before, we are an affordability focused shop, and a little backstory about Carter County, we have a 25% poverty rate. The average income here is just a little over $17,000 a year. So when I look at the outdoor goods industry, I see a lot of exclusionary practices, a lot of pricing and marketing that is meant to market to people that may be a little more affluent and not to the everyday person that actually gets out there and makes it a part of their life. And a lot of the people around here are like that. You know, we live right next to the Roan Highlands for the Appalachian Trail. The Watauga River is right there. We've got Watauga Lake, Boone Lake. We're within an hour's drive of some of the best outdoor sporting on the eastern seaboard. So the fact that there wasn't a place around here that could really cater to the average person that works hard and spends their money the way they want to spend it, while also being able to save a few bucks in the process, that really kind of hurt me a little bit, because I'm that person, you know? So that is my favorite part. Long story short, that's my favorite part, is being able to get someone into a outfit of pursuing their hobby and them being happy with the price, with the quality, with the customer service, and just bringing it all together and them just having a wonderful experience, being able to go enjoy the outdoors. That's what I care about. I do not care how much money you spend here. I do not care, you know, anything about that. What I care about is you getting outside, because that is where it's at. That's God's green earth, and He built it for you to go enjoy it.
All right, guys, let's do the tour portion of the shop. We're going to start right over here. Go ahead and take it away.
So we are currently in our little bass fishing cove here in the store. Okay. We have all of our Daiwa rods. We carry the Tatula and the Fuego series casting rods in here. Okay. We've also got a ton of stuff that is new and used. We are a buy-sell trade store as well. So I've got a lot of stuff that is lightly used, as well as trade-ins for affordable prices, that kind of thing. And then over here is my reel counter. So as you can see, I've got a lot of new and used reels in here as well. Okay. Anything from the Daiwa Tatula series casting reels. I have the CC80s. I've also got a ton of secondhand bait casters in there.
Nice.
And like I was saying earlier, you see all those loose boxes in the back. Those are actually for my ultralight combos I make here in store.
Nice.
But I can get genuinely anything anyone is looking for, anything from the speed spool line all the way to the mock, and most of the Shimanos as well.
Nice.
And genuinely anything Daiwa. Daiwa and I are pretty tight, so.
Nice. Okay, I like what I'm seeing here. What else you got over here?
Yeah, so over here is gonna be my knife case.
Okay.
We've got a ton of knives here in store. And I sound like a broken record, but we do get our knives from the world's largest distributor knives. They have over 800 brands. So if there is a knife you're looking at, it doesn't matter if it's $10 or $10,000, I could probably get it for you. We got a couple of fly reels from Max Catch. These will be taken over. I'm having a very nice wooden reel case built for me right now that will go back in my rod room that we'll see here in a minute.
Nice.
So they will relocate. And then we also have over here some fishing bags. These are dry pockets. These are brand new to the store. These are boat bags as well as hunting bags for you hunters out there. They are fully waterproof, fully scent proof, fully submersible, and check this out. Auto closing.
That's cool.
Very cool. So I highly recommend these if you're on a boat. They can work as an emergency personal flotation device. If for a man overboard type situation, better safe than sorry. You know, that's what I always say.
So there's something very unique in the store that I have not seen anywhere. Let's go ahead and talk about it.
So this is going to be our action track chair here at Appalachian Outpost. This is an all-terrain wheelchair for mobility impaired folks. This was donated to us by Applebee's in Elizabethton for the purpose of, we have it completely free to use for whoever may need to use it. This can take you hiking, this can take you hunting. We are even trying to figure out how to get it into the river to take people wading for fly fishing. But it can certainly roll you up to the bank and get your fly fishing as well. As you can see, this stands fully upright.
Yeah.
It also sits fully down in a seated position.
Okay.
But it does stand fully upright. I thought, you know, for folks that have lost the ability to fly fish due to either balance issues or something along those lines, wading can be treacherous. I get it. What better way to get them back outside and enjoying nature? I talked about it earlier. God's green earth, go enjoy it. I'm just here to help you do it.
Man, that's cool, guys. It's got rod holders attached. It's got a little bit of everything. So if you feel like you can't get out, come over here and they'll hook you up and make sure you can get out into nature and enjoy it. All right. So over here we've got quite a selection. Let's talk about this.
Absolutely. So this is where all of my traditional fishing equipment falls in. We've got probably 25 feet of it here, anywhere from bass fishing to trout fishing, and a lot of crossover in between. So we've got inline spinners, jigs, hooks from Gamakatsu as well as Owner. Line from Seagar, Berkeley, Daiwa, fluorocarbon, monofilament.
Nice.
We've got a lot of stuff. I would say it's around 50-50 trout and bass over here.
Yeah, cool. Now we're kind of getting into some stuff that looks more like flies. So we're getting over here. I want to finish up here, guys. We've got one of the biggest selections of flies in the world. We're going to get to that. Before we do that, let's quickly cut over here. Actually, it looks like we got some custom stuff right here. Let's talk about that.
We do, yeah. These are actually our big articulated streamers right here.
Nice.
So these are going to be most of these are all going to be tandem hook. You're looking at 8, 9, 10 weight. But for your big browns, or even if you're going out to the ocean, this is what you want. And while we're over here, I also have a custom spinner bar.
Oh, that's cool.
These are all official Rockstar fly strikers. For those of you that are familiar with the Rockstar company and their fly striker inline spinners, we can custom build them here. Any weight,
no way,
any color, yes way.
Oh, that's nice. So guys, check it out. We've got all these different things. You can come out here and build your own. And look at the results of some of the customs here. That is so cool.
We can take almost any fly from the fly bar and put it as a trailer on a spinner there for you.
That's so cool.
I've got guys, a lot of people use them for trout. I've got guys that use them for smallmouth. I've also got guys that use big ones like that for largemouth. And I would have never thought largemouth on an inline spinner, but the photos they show me,
amazing.
I've been blown away.
That is really cool. So guys, if you want to make a custom spinner, this is cool. I've never seen this before. All right, now before we get to the flies, because I am very excited about the fly selection, let's quickly go over here. Let's talk about some of the other things you offer in the outdoor space.
So we are a lot more than fishing. I will say fishing is mainly what we do at this point in time, but we are also a full service outdoor supply store. So we've got new and used outdoor clothing, mostly pre-owned, but it's all for great prices, you know, brand names like Columbia, Carhartt, that sort of thing. We are also Kelty dealers. So we have a line of tents, sleeping bags, sleeping pads, as well as backpacks from Kelty. Very affordable, very good bang for your buck. I love my Kelties. They are just ridiculous quality for how much you pay for them. We've also got pretty much everything to go in a backpack, or if you're looking for a little bit of a different sleep system rather than your traditional pad and sleeping bag, we also offer hammock systems from Snugpack. And we even have a little bit of rock climbing stuff. So these are a Copa rock climbing shoes. These are all handmade, and they are considered to be the most comfortable climbing shoes in the world. I personally use the Aztecs, and I have to concur with that. They are the only pair of climbing shoes that has never hurt my feet.
That's nice.
I don't know if you're a climber, but it's usually excruciating.
Okay, I can see that. All right, so let's transition to the part of the store I'm most excited about, guys. We've got a crazy selection of flies in there, as well as other fly fishing gear. So let's head on over to the second portion of the store. Let's see what he has to offer.
Absolutely. So following me in here, this is going to be our rod room, is what I lovingly call it. This is the home to all of our fly rods here in store. We carry a full line of rods from Rockstar and a rather significant line of rods from Max Catch. Here at Appalachian Outpost, we are your Max Catch dealers for the entire state of Tennessee. So if you need anything Max Catch, come see me. I'll catch you a good deal. And anything you ever need from Max Catch, I can get it here to you rather quickly. Now I just got reels as well. These are all my Rockstar reels. We saw the Max Catch reels just a few minutes ago. Nets, net magnets, line, leader, tippet. If you ever need a vest, a chest pack, we got you.
Okay, yeah, you got a lot of stuff, a lot of leader in here. I like that. Yeah, you've got a little bit of everything. I like that. All right, well, I think we've waited long enough. Let's head into this room over here.
I gotcha. So, this is the grand finale. This is the Rockstar Fly Bar here at Appalachian Outpost. This is the world's largest single collective selection of flies at any fly shop. We have a little over 5,000 variations of flies in here.
Wow.
And a little over 1,000 patterns.
Okay.
So what that totals up to is about 600,000 individual flies.
What?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's quickly walk through here. I mean, this is amazing, guys. I'm seeing a little bit of everything. I had no idea coming into this video that you had this many flies.
Yes. Yeah, right. And most people don't. I mean, it's rather new. We only installed her around 2 or 3 months ago now.
Right.
And it's kind of Elizabethton's best kept secret right now.
Not for long. Yeah. Holy cow. Look at the squirmy worm selection alone, guys. Insane. Wow.
Yeah, we've got so to give you a little bit of an idea, just for the breadth of it, this whole side is all nymphs.
Okay.
So we've probably got around 450 patterns in nymphs.
Okay.
Then this whole center aisle, so this is 4 tiers and double-sided. This is all dry flies.
Okay.
And then that whole side over there, starting from our back wall, is going to be all streamers. All streamers.
So you've got, nymphs, dries, streamers, all perfectly laid out. I mean, that's so cool. I mean, it's like, if you want to find a pattern, you're probably going to find it here. This is pretty cool.
And if you can't find it, we will tie it for you.
Okay.
So we are partnered with Rockstar Fishing.
Oh, that's cool.
They actually own the 2nd largest tying facility in the world.
Okay.
So we've got 35 full-time tiers that tie all our flies for us.
Wow.
And they can tie anything.
Okay, so requests, they can do it.
Absolutely. All we ask is for you to leave one with us. We take professional photos of it, send it over to our tires, and they can have it done in a week.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, I mean, that you can't beat that. If you have a fly and you can't find it here in the largest selection, just request it, he'll make it happen.
Yeah, and these are all premium flies on premium hooks. We use all Mustad, BKK, VMC, Whiting, Hackle, Vineyard, Hairline, Daiichi, Wapsi. Yeah.
We got a couple of custom lures as well. Let's take a look at those.
So here at Appalachian Outpost, we are proud to carry JRS Customs. This is from my buddy Jim here in Elizabethton.
Nice.
If you have not tried out or come in and held and admired one of his lures yet, I highly, highly recommend it.
Yeah, these are beautiful.
I don't mean to toot his horn, but he might be one of the most skilled airbrushers I've ever seen work of, and not to mention his baits are 100% meant to be fish. They're all double resin clear coated. I own a couple and they look exactly the same way as when I took them out of the box.
Nice.
No hook rash, no rock chips, nothing. It's crazy impressive. I will say that.
Nice.
We are open Tuesday through Saturday. We are closed Sunday and Monday. And then our hours for those days that we're open is gonna be 10 to 6 every day that we're open, Tuesday through Saturday.
Nice. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour as much as I did. If you'd like to see another local bait and tackle shop in your area here in East Tennessee or the surrounding states, go ahead and shoot me an email or leave a comment down below, and we'll try to make it to that next spot. Till next time, tight lines.